どうも、ジュンです。音声合成の仮の声でお話しします。収録時にお伝えし忘れたのですが、本エピソードでご紹介したドローン動画は、アメゴのウェブサイトまたは、YouTube で普通に検索していただくとご覧いただけます。それでは本編をお楽しみください。
Broadcasting live from Shibuya, Tokyo, this is your host, Aaron Randall. Welcome to American Hot Topics. Today we're going to talk about various and new items that are hot and trending in America, things that are most commonly unknown to Japanese. Today's program is brought to you by Kotobanku.
この番組は某国立大学で英語を教えているアーロンと英語学習中のジュンがお送りいたします。
Today we're going to talk about drones. June, do you know anything about drones?
ドローンといったらもう日本でも連日話題ですよ。軍事用ドローンじゃなくて空飛ぶちっちゃいラジコンみたいなやつの方が。
Right. It's an unmanned vehicle, an unmanned flying vehicle, right? It's usually controlled with a remote control. You can control it by a computer as well.
そうそう、ドローンってスマホとかタブレットで操作できちゃうんですもんね。アーロン、ドローン操作したことある？
No, I haven't.
すごいやってみたよね。
Yeah, I really want to try. I mean, it's incredible.
操作中の動画見たことある？
Yeah, I have. You know, they can control the drone with, like a tablet or a smartphone.
すっごいかっこいいよね。
Yeah, it's incredible.
ドローンに関しては YouTube に本当にいろんな動画が上がってて、その操作している様だったり、ドローン自体の商品説明であったり、あとやっぱり一番見ちゃうのがドローン視点の俯瞰の空撮動画ですよね。
It's really beautiful.
そう。なんか鳥になった気分を味わえるよね、我々が。
Yes, yeah. We have really like the eye of the sky, right? Yeah, it almost looks like a computer game sometimes when I
そう
see
か
it.
もしれない。僕が気に入ってるのはドローンで打ち上げ花火を。花火の真上の視点から撮ったやつなんだけど、これちょっと見てみてくださいよ。
Let's check it out. So viewing fireworks through the eye of a drone is kind of a whole new experience, huh?
この花火の動画とかはもう鳥ですら見えない、もうドローンしか撮れないやつですよね。打ち上がった花火が目の前にぶつかってくるようなボーンって自分に当たってくるような。
Yeah, it's like about to hit your face.
そう、あともうこういうので言うと、あとソニーが作った軍艦島の空撮 PV とか、もうこういうの YouTube に上がってるのを本当にずっと見れちゃう。飽きないよね。
Yeah, you never get bored of it.
あとこれ見てみてよ、超高速ドローンエアレースっていう動画。
Let's check it out. Oh man, that's amazing.
やばいよね。
Yeah.
これデパートの屋内駐車場で撮影した映像なんですけど、複数のドローンが駐車場の周りを飛んで何周もしてるんですけど、駐車場を。これ完全にスター・ウォーズのドッグファイトですよね。
Yeah, that's just like the X-wing fighter.
そう。
Yeah.
駐車場のコンクリートの、床と天井の間をヒュッて高速で飛んでいく様がもうエピソード4の最後のデススターみたいな。
Yeah. Oh wow, man, that's gonna, the kids of the future, this is what they're gonna be playing with.
ねえ。
I'm jealous.
欲しくない？
Of course I want one.
僕は車とか全然欲しくない人間ですけど、これもちょっとさすがに欲しいですもん。
Yeah.
これさえあればなんか鳥になれるっていうか、あとこれ地図好き？Google マップ見てたらいつの間にか時間が経ってたとか、Google マップの航空写真で自分の家を確認しちゃうみたいな人だったら、もうこれ絶対欲しくなると思いますよ。
Absolutely.
ドローンのレンタルビジネスとかやったら儲かるかな。
Oh, of course it would. Right? Oh, we should do that, man.
そうだね。そういうビジネスもうあるのかな？
Let's search for it.
Oh,
they do have a rental drone business. Okay, so let's see, for 3 days, $200 for 3 days.
まあなお値段ですね。普通にレンタカーで小型車借りるのと同じぐらいの値段ね。
Yeah, but that's still pretty good, right? And it looks like, whoa. They're all filled up until the end of July.
混んでるんだね。人気なんですね、これ。
Yeah, completely filled up. You can't even rent a drone until the end of July.
へー、チャンスなんじゃないですか。
Absolutely. We need to start a business like this.
そう。だから夏に逗子とか鎌倉とか、海の家で貸し出したらすごい儲かりそうじゃない？
Absolutely.
海岸で15分3000円とかで売ればいいんじゃない？ 15分3000円だったら借りるでしょ。
Okay, so we got to get some American drones, take them to the beach, and rent them out this summer. Okay, so let's look at how drones kind of became this popular. So as a product category, personal drones aimed at the consumer market have come a long way in the past 5 years, evolving from toys into tools for the semi-serious aerial photographer to fairly sophisticated programmable aircraft. So, in order to promote business or for anything to grow, there has to be some kind of market or profits being generated, right? So the big thing that's kind of been the driving force for drones is the photography market, right?
さっき見たような動画が手軽に撮れちゃうっていうのも非常に魅力的ですもんね。写真屋さんの仕事が変わってきちゃうよね。
Changes in technology definitely changed the work of the individual as well. And so now that you have all these photographers or videographers that want to use drones for their own personal business or industry, whatever, you have people on the engineering side who have to come up with a code and a way to program the drones so that users can use it, right? Do you know about Skydio?
スカイディオ？知らない。
Okay, well, Skydio is a startup which has developed software which collects area information data in real time and allows the drone to fly safely from one area to another without crashing or getting lost.
The
two people who founded the startup originally did drone research at MIT. So after MIT, they developed software and algorithms for drones at Google, and then independently founded Skydio in 2014. They were given $3 million in seed money by venture capitalists, Excel Partners, and Andreessen Horowitz.
シードで3億円ってすごいですね。
Yeah, it's a lot. So flying a drone is much more difficult than most people imagine. It can't be flown by simply looking at a map. In the case of flying a drone outdoors, the effect of high winds and unpredictable weather makes it even more difficult, right? So in order to solve these kinds of problems, Skydio is developing maps that can be used instead of simply relying on GPS. So Skydio also equips drones with laser technology, which scans the surrounding environment for objects or obstacles which may hinder its flight.
もう飛んでる最中にレーザーを周りに当てて、このままだと障害物に当たるなみたいなことを判断していると。
Exactly, right?
へえ、すごい。
So let's check out this video where the drone is actually navigating through a parking lot. This is incredible. So as we can see, the drone is kind of navigating through a narrow space, right? And it's flying completely freely without hitting any obstacles.
スカイデューのドローンが飛んで、ドローンがその周囲をどういう風に認識してるのかっていうのが表示されてるんだけど、これすごいですね。
Yeah.
レーザーが当たって、もう本当になんて言うんだろうな、自分の中で 3D の地図を作ってるような。
That's absolutely correct. Actually, Skydio has the drone create 3D maps of the surrounding environment and obstacles in order to analyze its position and distance from objects and walls in its surrounding. Skydio's future plans are to use the drones for disaster relief and deploy them in hard-to-access areas such as caves and disaster sites. It's predicted that with this 3D mapping technology and with the drone understanding its surroundings, fully autonomous flight will become a reality. So the drone will be able to make decisions for itself.
すごい。アマゾンがドローンで宅配するってニュースあったじゃないですか。こんな技術があれば本当に現実的ですよね。
Yeah. So, right, just this month, Amazon filed a patent application, right? According to a CNN article, Amazon, the US online shopping giant, filed a patent to be able to use drones for product delivery. It was filed to the US Patent and Trademark Office. According to the patent application from Amazon, a user can have products delivered to their place of residence by drone. The drone will obtain the position of the user by cell phone or GPS and then deliver the package. The user doesn't even have to wait in the same location as when they ordered the package. So they can order something and then move around.
ユーザー側の携帯の GPS でどこに届けるか位置を把握するんだ。
Exactly. For example, the user can order the package from home and the drone will follow the user to wherever they are and deliver the package within 30 minutes. The package can be delivered to not only destinations on land, but also over the sea.
すごい。船の上でも。
Yeah, yeah. But it's also a little scary, right? The drone's gonna follow you wherever you are because it's using your cell phone.
いやでもすごいよ。俺船の上で何か受け取るためだけにちょっとクルーズとかに行きたい。
Only go on a cruise just to have a drone deliver you something, right?
ね、伝書鳩ってあるじゃん。
Oh my god, it's like a carrier pigeon.
ね、伝書鳩とかさ、使ってみたかったじゃん。
Yeah, me too. So what was used maybe thousands of years ago has reemerged with modern technology. So the patent application also discusses the safety procedures of the drone. The drone will take in information such as weather conditions and traffic conditions between the point of takeoff and the point of delivery to make sure that the package can be delivered safely.
これさっきのスカイディオはその自分で走行中にレーザーで 3D マップを作るって話だったんだけど、この Amazon が特許取ったやつはドローン同士で天候とか交通状況みたいなのをやり取りするんだ。
Yes, yes. So they're going to kind of build a network between all of the drones.
すげえ。
Right, right. So the routes that the drone is taking will automatically change if it involves flying over a heavy populated area with humans or animals. The drone will also automatically determine the safest area to land and deliver the package.
へえ。ね、こんなことが実現したらもう本当に、輸送だけじゃなくて、農業とか警備とかでもすごい活躍しそうですよね。
Yeah, it sounds like science fiction, really. I mean, I think we're going to very soon be in a world where drones are everywhere. They're videotaping and taking photographs of everything. And all of that data will be accessible by everyone. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. No privacy. Right.
やばいね。
Yeah, I think it's going to kind of be a no privacy revolution. Right? And it'll be very quick. You know? It will be a day where everyone realizes there's no privacy anymore.
もう本当にこれパノプティコンみたいだよね。
Yeah, it's like a panopticon.
で、ドローンもどんどん小型化が進むんでしょ。
Right, that's another thing. I mean, all technology has that same pattern, right? The first computer was very big, and now we have, tiny computers, right? So drones will inevitably follow the same pattern. It will go from the size they are now, which is probably the size of, maybe even a human body. You got some pretty big drones, but they're going to get really small. And they're probably going to be as small as insects.
モスキート型ドローンとか出たらもう本当終わりですよね。実際に2014年のワールドカップでフランス代表のトレーニングがドローンで盗撮されてたりしたらしいですよ。
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the more negative uses of drones, but that sounds like quite a strategic and smart way to use a drone.
そうかもね。
Yeah.
あとそういうネガティブな面だと密輸とか、メキシコからアメリカに大麻を密輸したり、あとなんか刑務所にタバコをドローンで届けようとして逮捕されたみたいな事件もあったらしいですよ。
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that's going to get the government working to, kind of make laws against drones, right?
ね、でも日本でもさ、今年の4月の22日に、総理大臣の官邸の屋上にドローンが落下したっていうので、それですごい話題になってて。
I heard about that.
ね、本当になんていうの、悪いことできちゃうよね。
Yeah, yeah.
テロの手段にもなるし。
Yeah, we had the same issue in America. On the morning of January 26, 2015, a crashed quadcopter was found on the White House grounds.
ホワイトハウスにも。
Yeah, yeah.
アメリカでもあったの、同じようなの。
Yeah, yeah. So very, very similar to Japan's case.
あ、そうなんですか。
Yeah, and officials were really confused as to how the drone could slip into an area so close and highly guarded, right? Very close to the president, right? A high security alert was established along with an investigation, but it was found out that the person piloting the drone was a drunk Secret Service agent.
ああ、犯人は内部にいたみたいな。
Yeah, just some drunk employee. So the reason why this is kind of a big deal, and probably for Japan too, is the White House and these government buildings are outfitted with not only security personnel, but with surveillance cameras and sophisticated environmental sensors to combat enemy aircraft with
すごい
missiles. So even with such high security, a commercial drone was still able to break through.
意外とこっちの方がっていう
Yeah, right? So according to the New York Times, the Secret Service has been researching for many years now on how to combat drones, but have come up with no conclusive solution.
アメリカでもそうなんですね、その日本はだからその総理大臣官邸にドローンが墜落したっていう時からすごい規制の法案がやっぱすごい出てて、ちょうど今週かな政府が検討している案のニュースが流れてたんですけど、例えばその地上の人や物への衝突を防ぐために昼間しかドローンを飛ばしちゃいけないとか、あと空港周辺とか、人とか住宅が密集する地域では業者なんか許可を取ってる事業者だけにしかドローンを飛ばせなくするとか。
So the laws in America are still very, very gray, and it's a very unregulated market. Actually, hobby drone pilots do not require FAA authorization if they have no intent of news gathering. But if they happen to capture or come across something good and give the results to the media, it's still okay. So kind of anyone can just say, oh, I'm just a hobbyist. Right? All right, it's time to introduce a new segment of our show. It's called What's Hot, What's Trending.
What's Hot, What's Trending. このコーナーではアーロンがアメリカ人の間で流行っている様々な写真や動画を紹介します。本コーナーでご紹介した画像や動画は番組ホームページ www.ameho.tokyo のリンクよりご確認いただけます。今週の一発目はこちら。
Bugged drone video.So we just checked out a video, and there were these 3 drones that kind of lifted off from the ground. And it looked like they were in some kind of perfect syncopation, right? Maybe some kind of network. And then all of a sudden, they flew to the ceiling and crashed and broke, right? And it is proposed that this was because of a bug, right? So it seems as though, you know, even though this is extremely advanced technology, it still goes back into the code, right? And even, you know, just one small tiny bug can, you know, turn the entire system over, right? And since I think a lot of these drones kind of run on networks, right? If there's a bug in any one of the drones, it might corrupt the network.
いや、あとさ、こういうのってウイルスとかでさ、バグ押し込まれて、それこそ Amazon の高いドローンがさ、いきなり GPS を使って、その人の携帯に突撃してくるみたいな。
Oh, it could be a disaster, right?
だからプログラムっていうものはすごい安全。要は人間だとどうしてもやっぱりなんてパフォーマンスにブレが出てきてしまうけど、プログラムってプログラム通りにしか動かないじゃないですか。っていうのはすごい安全なところでもあるけど、こういう、まあ、バグも怖いし、外部からプログラムを書き換えられるみたいなことが起こったらもう本当にやばいっすね。
Yeah, yeah. And you know, like the way Amazon is planning to run their drone program, they're all connected, right? So, you know, a virus enters one drone, it enters all of the drones.
そろそろターミネーターの最新作が公開されるらしいですよ。
It's really easy to turn this into kind of a disaster science fiction, you know, movie, yeah. So we found a commercial that kind of goes perfectly along with what we were talking about earlier.
そんなのあんの？
Yeah, yeah, it's the Audi drone commercial.
Audi?
Audi,
車の？
Yes.
へー。
Yeah, so let's check it out. So we just watched this Audi drone commercial, and it starts off with, you know, maybe about 50 of the office employees standing at the front door of the office, and they're looking outside, and there's hundreds of drones outside kind of waiting, almost like birds, right? And, you know, one of the guys, he asks his boss, can we make it? And the boss says, yes, let's go. So they walk outside, and the drones kind of attack them. Right?
これヒッチコックの鳥みたいな。
Yes, exactly like the Birds by Hitchcock, right? Yeah, you know, the guy's glasses fall off. She's in the telephone booth. The glass is broken. And so everyone is running to their car trying to escape the drones. and the boss gets in his Audi car, and he's able to kind of outmaneuver the drones because he's driving an Audi. Right?
アウディに乗ってれば
Yeah, right?
ドローンなんて怖くないっていうね。
Exactly, right?
本コーナーでご紹介した画像や動画は番組ホームページ www.ameho.tokyo のリンクよりご確認いただけます。面白コンテンツはリスナーの皆様からも募集中。番組のお問い合わせページよりどしどしお送りください。
Thank you for joining us this week on American Hot Topics. The music in this program was brought to you by Mateen Jahanmuri and Aaron Randall.